Hidoi by Barry Brennessel. She sat against the brick wall. She fought sleep. 2 mornings ago, she awoke to find a creature nibbling on her hair, its pink tail like a long, shriveled worm. They all refused to call her Miss Clark. She would have been fine had they called her prisoner, followed by a number or a letter. No, they insisted upon calling her American Chicken because of her prominent angular nose. Lately, they'd started calling her Dead American Chicken. And because of the latest round of bombs to hit Tokyo, all the women in this camp had been denied food. A rotting piece of vegetable was now a meal to Virginia Clark. Her ankle ached so. She had no doubt it was broken. Another sad state of affairs that she considered herself lucky a broken bone was the worst, physically, of all she was forced to endure. So far. "You can do the Lord's work right here in Boston," her father had insisted. "Plenty of people in our own city need converting." She'd learned to distinguish footsteps. A female was approaching, the one who wore glasses, the one who scraped the heel of her right shoe. She stopped in front of Virginia's cell. She held an oil-coated plank of wood in her hand. Whatever lay on the plank's surface didn't resemble food. The woman lifted the plank toward her mouth. She puckered her lips. A silvery white blob of saliva fell on the charred lump. "Urumeshi," she said. She bent down and slid the plank under the gap in the door. "I'll say a prayer for you," Virginia whispered as the woman retreated. A British prisoner became upset once when Virginia mentioned the Lord, so Virginia had taken to whispering whenever she spoke of the miracles of God, or when she spoke to God. The charred, saliva-coated lump had slid off the plank. She wondered whose hand it had come from, and if it had ever spelled out words in the dirt. Virginia's writing on the dirt floor would stop now. Cruel. Cruel. What was the word for cruel? Hidoi. Yes, Hidoi. She dared not even hum now, fearing what her next meal might be. Now there was nothing to occupy her mind, nothing to distract her. When the bombs fell later that night, she knew God would protect her from this reign of destruction. For a 3rd week, Hidoi.